The following stories are composite narratives based on real scientific studies and patient experiences. Every morning, 72-year-old Dorothy sat at her kitchen table and did the same thing she had done for 20 years. Crossword puzzles, word searches, brain games. She thought she was protecting her memory. But at 72, she started forgetting things. Small things at first. Where she put her keys, a neighbor's name, an appointment she had written down. Her doctor told her, "This is normal aging. There's not much we can do." But Dorothy refused to accept that answer. And what she discovered next, along with two other seniors, changed everything she thought she knew about memory. Stay with me, because one of these three habits will surprise you completely. First, let's understand what's actually happening inside the brain after 60. Your brain has billions of neurons, tiny cells that talk to each other. Every memory, every thought, every word you remember, it's a connection between neurons. As we age, two things happen. Blood flow to the brain slows down, and inflammation increases. Less blood flow means less oxygen. Less oxygen means neurons start losing their connections. This is why memory feels slower after 60. Not because your brain is broken, but because it's not getting what it needs. The good news? Science has identified specific habits that reverse this process, that restore blood flow, that rebuild neural connections. Dorothy found one of them, Frank found another, and Carol found the third. Dorothy is 72, retired nurse from San Antonio, Texas. She spent 30 years taking care of other people and forgot to take care of herself. After her doctor dismissed her memory concerns, Dorothy went home frustrated. That night, she searched online for hours. She found a study from the University of British Columbia. The study found that aerobic exercise, specifically walking, increases the size of the hippocampus. That's the part of the brain responsible for memory, not by a little, by 2% per year in people who walked regularly, while non-walkers lost 1.4% per year. Dorothy started walking, 20 minutes every morning. Nothing more, no gym, no trainer. Just 20 minutes on her neighborhood street. Within 6 weeks, she noticed something. She remembered her neighbor's name without thinking. She found her keys immediately. She finished her crossword puzzles faster. Within 4 months, her doctor ran cognitive tests. Her scores had improved. Her doctor was surprised. Dorothy wasn't. She had given her brain what it needed: blood flow, oxygen, movement. Dorothy told her daughter, "I'm not losing my mind. I was just not moving enough." Frank is 74, retired mechanical engineer from Orlando, Florida. Sharp mind his whole life, designed bridges for 35 years. But at 73, Frank started making mistakes he never used to make. Forgetting calculations, losing track of conversations, repeating himself without realizing it. Frank assumed it was just age. He had accepted it. What he hadn't accepted was his sleep problem. For years, Frank slept only 5 hours a night. He was proud of it. "Sleep is for lazy people," he used to say. Here's what Frank didn't know. While you sleep, your brain activates a cleaning system called the glymphatic system. It flushes out toxic proteins, including amyloid plaques, the same plaques linked to Alzheimer's disease. 5 hours of sleep? The cleaning system barely runs. 7 to 8 hours? Full cleaning cycle, every single night. Frank's daughter sent him an article about this research. He read it 3 times. He changed one thing: his bedtime. From midnight to 10 p.m. No sleep medication, no supplements. Just earlier bedtime and a darker room. Within 3 weeks, Frank noticed he was waking up remembering his dreams, something that hadn't happened in years. Within 2 months, the mental fog was lifting. He told his wife, "I spent 74 years thinking sleep was weakness. It was actually the most important thing I was ignoring." 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. That's all Frank changed. Carol is 67, grandmother of 4 from Columbus, Ohio. After her husband passed away 3 years ago, she found herself alone. Not just physically alone, mentally isolated. She stopped going to church, stopped calling friends, stopped leaving the house except for groceries. Within a year, her memory started slipping. Names she knew for decades, dates she had memorized, conversations she couldn't follow. Here's the science Carol didn't know. Social interaction is one of the most powerful brain stimulants that exists. Every conversation activates multiple brain regions simultaneously: language, emotion, memory, problem solving. A Harvard study following 12,000 people found that socially active seniors had 70% slower memory decline than isolated seniors. 70%. Carol's daughter signed her up for a local senior walking group. Carol almost didn't go, but she went once, then again, then every Tuesday and Thursday. Within weeks, she was talking more than she had in years, sharing stories, listening, laughing. Her memory didn't just stop declining, it improved. She started remembering details from conversations she had weeks earlier. Names came back, dates clicked. Carol told her daughter, "I thought I was protecting myself by staying home. I was actually hurting my brain." Dorothy, Frank, and Carol are different people. Different backgrounds, different problems, different lives. But together, they discovered the 3 habits that science says matter most for brain health after 70. Habit 1. Daily movement. Even 20 minutes of walking increases hippocampus size, boosts blood flow, and rebuilds neural connections. Habit 2. 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Your brain cleans itself at night. Every hour you cut short is another hour of toxic buildup. Habit 3. Social connection. Conversation is exercise for your brain. Isolation is one of the fastest paths to cognitive decline. These are not expensive treatments. They are not medications. They are free. And they are available to every single person watching this video right now. If you have been noticing small memory changes, forgetting names, losing track of conversations, feeling mentally slower, please know this: it is not inevitable. It is not permanent. And you are not alone. Talk to your doctor. Ask them about lifestyle interventions for brain health. You deserve that conversation. Dorothy walks every morning. Frank sleeps 8 hours every night. Carol talks to her walking group every Tuesday. Small changes, real science, real results. If this video helped someone you love, share it with them today. It might be the most important thing they watch this week. And if you want more stories like Dorothy's, Frank's, and Carol's, subscribe to Healthy After 60. We find the real science, and we tell it in a way that actually makes sense. Take care of your mind. You have earned it.